In the United States, receiving a medical bill can be more stressful than the medical emergency itself. You go in for a 15 minutes procedure, and weeks later, you are looking at a 5-figure number. But if you look closely at the bill, the numbers often don't make sense. Why does a bag of IV saline, which costs about $1 to produce, show up as $300 on your statement? Welcome to American Money Explained. Today, we aren't here to complain about the system. We're here to take it apart, piece by piece, to understand how the money actually flows. We'll analyze 3 real-world cases that reveal the hidden logic behind the most expensive healthcare system on earth. Case study 1. The Church Master and the $6 to $9 Band-Aid. Let's start with a famous case from a few years ago. A patient in Connecticut was charged $6 to $9 for a single Band-Aid after a minor cut was treated in an ear. To understand this, we have to look at the Church Master. The Church Master is a hospital's internal price list. It is a sticker price for every aspirin, every stitch, and every hour of a nurse time. But here is the logic. Hospitals know that insurance companies will never pay the full price. If a hospital wants to receive $100 for a service, they might list it as $600 in the Church Master, knowing the insurance company will negotiate it down by 80%. The analysis, the strategy. If you are uninsured or out of network, you are often the only one billed the full $600. The fact, in a study by Health Affairs, some hospitals mark up their Church Master prices by more than 100,000% over their actual costs. The bill you receive isn't a reflection of cost. It is the opening bid in a high-stakes negotiation between 2 massive corporations. Case study 2. The facility fee. Our second case involves a patient in Texas who went for a single blood test at a clinic owned by a hospital. The blood test itself cost $40. The bill they received, $800. The difference was something called a facility fee. In the US, if a doctor's office is owned by a large hospital system, they can charge you just for walking through the door. This is the facility fee. It's designed to cover the overhead of keeping a 24/7 emergency room and a trauma center running, even if you never stepped foot in the actual hospital. The analysis, the strategy. Over the last decade, large hospital groups have been buying up small independent doctors' offices. The result? The doctor stays the same and the building stays the same, but the price triples because the category of the building changed in the billing system. The fact. According to the Medicare Payment Advisory Commission, these fees cost the US system billions in side of service price discrepancies every year. Case study 3. The surprise bill and the out-of-network ghost. Our final case is perhaps the most confusing. Imagine you go to an in-network hospital. Your surgeon is in network. Your insurance covers it. Yet, you still get a bill for $3,000 from the anesthesiologist. This is the surprise out-of-network bill. Even if a hospital is in network, the doctors working inside it, specifically anesthesiologists, radiologists, and ear doctors, are often independent contractors. They might not have a contract with your insurance, even through the building does. The analyst, the No Surprise Act. As of January 2022, the US government passed the No Surprises Act to protect consumers from this specific practice in emergency situations. The loophole. While the Act provides protection, it doesn't cover ground ambulances or certain non-emergency follow-ups. The reality. Patients are often caught in the middle of pricing war between an insurance company that refuses to pay high rates and a doctor group that refuses to accept lower ones. Summary and final thoughts. When you look at your medical bill, you aren't just looking at the cost of your care. You're looking at the cost of the hospital's administration, the cost of negotiating with insurance, and the subsidization of patients who cannot pay. The American system is a web across subsidies and negotiated discounts. Knowledge is your only defense. Always ask for an itemized bill and always check your explanation of benefits before writing a check. When you understand the architecture, you can navigate the system. If you found this fact-based breakdown helpful, please consider subscribing to American Money Explained. Our goal is to provide clear, calm, and objective information about the systems that affect your life. Hit the like button to help others find this information, and comment below what part of the US financial system should we break down next. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next explanation.